shit can change, I feel like, you feel me, what I learned, because you know I'm still out there fucking with them young niggas. I'll be out there, I'm in the field, like I'll be out there. What I notice is it depends on the certain age bracket of who the individual it is that's giving them the information. For instance, like your age, they probably won't receive it from you. You know what I'm saying? You older, you know what I'm saying? They look at you like pops, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But they'll probably take it from me faster than they would you. You get what I'm saying? So for change, I feel like them young niggas need to just like, you know what I'm saying, see certain niggas that they know moving correctly, and you know what I'm saying, don't be afraid to, you know, ask for advice or get opinions, which I will commend my young niggas, like, they do, you know, come at me and ask me, like, what you think about this? What you know, I want to do this. How you feel about this? What you know what I'm saying? And I give them the game, and I give it to them right, because I ain't going to never tell them young niggas to do something that I'm not going to do.
But you know why it is, right?
Why is that?
Because we left you with the baton of that last structure, that last generation, so you're giving that last generation structure then, which is a good thing, which means that whatever little section of crew that's getting that structure, they're getting that third generation structure of our project game that was given. And that's good because they're learning the way they're supposed to. It ain't like niggas is on their own. See, a lot of these niggas in the hood, they just on their own. They ain't learning.
But the problem is like my age, like I'm 39, I'm about to be 40 in a couple of months. Like, it ain't enough of my age that's still out there in the field with them young niggas.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
To get guidance.
To get that guidance. It's probably like 3 or 4, maybe 5 of us.
Right. It's a difference now.
Yeah, compared to, you know what I'm saying, 200-300 of them little niggas. You know what I'm saying? It ain't enough of us.
Right.
Now, if it was enough of us, you feel me, then shit could be a little different.
Yeah,
but
because that's the way it used to be.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But it ain't like that no more. So, for the young niggas out there, I just feel like y'all niggas know who gonna lead y'all right and gonna tell y'all the right shit. Ain't gonna tell y'all when y'all wrong. You get what I'm saying? Or give you a better way to do some shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's why them young niggas embrace me so much and respect me so much, because they know I'm not about to come tell them no bullshit or send them on no dummy missions or go have them crash and burn and do no stupid shit. I ain't gonna tell you to do nothing I ain't gonna do. You feel me?
Exactly.
And if I can find a way to where we can resolve an issue without you having to shoot a nigga or do something, you know, that'll fuck your life off in the future, then I'm gonna give you that game to where you can do it different. You know what I'm saying? I told one of my young niggas, I ain't gonna say his name, but if he see this interview, he gonna know exactly I'm talking about him. You know, all his mind, everything he think is kill, shoot. And I had to tell him, I said, listen, everybody don't deserve a slug. And I say that to say this. If this nigga ain't no threat to you to where you feel he gonna kill you or slug you, why would you waste the slug on him when you could have simply just went upside his head with a pistol or broke his jaw?
But not only that too, not only that, it puts him in a vulnerable stage as well, because you're not a thinker then. If you just pull as a trigger, you can possibly be a thinker.
And that's what I be trying to get him to understand.
Yeah.
But still today, he's still out on the streets. He's, you know what I'm saying? So he did hear me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but the young niggas in their mind, they think everything is about, oh, I gotta go bust on this nigga. I gotta go kill this nigga.
That's because the influence of the environment we live in from this fucking media right here.
Right.
This is what's taught to them.
Yeah,
This is what's been embedded to them.
Yeah.
Because they're not getting the opposite teaching from that generation, like you say.
Right.
They're learning from this shit.
Yeah, that's
so they going off of what others, they mimicking. Everybody's mimicking. So listen, man. What you said was right on point. And because I know this for a fact that even though I'm retired, I'm not in the streets. I don't go to the hoods and hang out. I don't go put up and hang out no more and be in the hood for a couple of hours, 5 or 6 hours.
Right.
You look up, I've been there all day, drinking and smoking weed. That's not my format, you know what I mean? So, but if I was, then a lot of young niggas would hear me. They would hear my teaching and my guidance. Why? Because they look at the big homie as, the big homie's still out here, he active, he in the streets with us. Feel me? Because that's the way I would be. I would have a pistol on me, all to come with the rules, I would still be basically in that shit. So the difference is when I speak and I trickle it down to the era of y'all era because I'm supposed to, and then y'all take it down. Because that's how I'm supposed to. It's called protocol. That's the way we built it. And again, this is what we're missing and lacking. So if a lot of young homies today start understanding what the word protocol means and the chain of command, then now we can take that chain of command and we can set up situations where, all right, you young niggas ain't too scared or too proud now, where you can go to the big homie who's active in the street, who's in that age bracket, because he's getting his era, his check from G-Tech, from a real G. So everything he giving to y'all, it's been structured down from the totem pole. So we're all learning now. So the change comes in with this, bro. First of all, there ain't gonna be no change until you niggas understand the rules. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Ain't shit gonna change. And what I mean by the rules is either get rid of the gangs, stop gangbanging altogether, call the shit cliques for what it is. Crips and Bloods and came together, y'all to merge together for once in life, and it is what it is. We all pro-black, we black men then. Call it something else. But niggas stop the cousin, stop the blooding, take the colors out of the element, take all that shit away, you'll have something. Because that's how we did the peace treaty. That's the only way it worked. Because we got rid of the colors. We got rid of all the elements that made us do what we did. We put rules and structure behind that shit. So if we're talking about change, we got to change a lot of this shit that's going on as far as y'all way of structure and y'all so-called rules. Shit's got to change. That's the only way. Other than that, it ain't going to be no change, man. We gonna grow into a society that's going to get worse. And the only people who's going to survive are the smart and the intelligent ones who's going to move a certain way and continue to do what they're doing in their lives. The rest of you jackasses, you're going to be doomed, man. You have just been tuned in and tapped in, man, to Rules of Engagement, man. R.O.E, man. This is my show. I am the host, man. My young homie, man, it was a pleasure having my young homie by my side, man, in the studio live today, man, young Klepto, man. Before I close out, I'm going to ask you one more last question because it's important. And I want the young homies out there to know this as well, because change is everything. It don't make you young, whether young, old, senior citizen, don't matter, man. It don't make you no punk or not a man because you decided, man, fuck this shit, enough is enough of my life, man. I want some change. I want to do something different. That makes a man. Real men don't go to prison, homie. I'm sorry to tell you niggas. And I'm not to say that I'm not a real man and all my other homies went to prison with no real men. Well, let me rephrase that. I won't want to say a real man. But smart, wise men don't go to prison. I'm a smart, wise man today, but I was once an ignorant nigga just like y'all, so I went to prison. But I wish I could have stayed on my wise element and never experienced that shit, because that shit fucked my world up, it fucked my mind up. It didn't make me better. I didn't come home and was rehabilitated that first time. It made me worse the first time, the second time, the third goddamn time. That's what systems do to us, bro. So, on that note, man, when was the time you met Allah and you flipped over, you crossed over into your Muslim aspect of things, because you study Islam now, so I want to know a part of that before we close out, that part of you, your growth.
Shit, when I went to the feds, shit, I was just curious about all these different religions, you feel what I'm saying? So I would go study all the religions. I'd go in there to they services, you know what I'm saying? I read their literature and all that. You get what I'm saying? Just to see, what it, what I'm saying?
Decipher what was what.
Yeah, decipher what it was. And, you know what I'm saying? A lot of it didn't make sense to me except for Islam. So when I heard Islam and I studied that, I was, that shit touched my heart. I was like, yeah, that's for me. That's
what out of Catholic, Christianity, Catholic, Baptist, Buddhism.
Yeah.
What was it significantly that touched you when you picked up the Quran, of course, right? One of the Quran.
Facts.
What really touched you that was different when you read in the word of that?
What was different was I learned that all the religions, all the books, because of course as a Muslim, you got to accept all the books and all the prophets and everything that came before. What got me was the fact that there is just one God for mankind.
Period.
Period.
despite all these congregations hooping and hollering like they God is better, there's only one God.
Only one God for mankind, and that right there got me. Straight up. There's only one God for mankind, period. I believe in Jesus. I don't believe Jesus is God, but I believe Jesus was a prophet. He was a messenger sent from God. You get what I'm saying? With the message to worship that one God. See, that's the mystical screw that people don't understand. They think that, Muslims don't believe that Jesus is God, and no, we believe that Jesus is a prophet and messenger from
Messiah,
God.
like he was a Messiah.
You get what I'm saying? Like all the other ones, Moses, Adam, whoever, you know what I'm saying? All them, they came with the same message, which is worship God. So that's what grabbed me.
Okay, and on that note, last but not least, I want to ask you a question because I know you have a beautiful queen. She's a Nigerian, and you know me, man. You know I love the motherland, man. I love our Africa, man. I love our roots. Period. That's the mother of the mother, man, for us when it comes out of this skin.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier, me, you, and her, and we were just talking about how today's society, when it comes down to relationships, you know, men and women, and how women aren't being women anymore. Women don't want to be submissive, and if you talk submissive to a woman, they should be like, well, she go there and look all crazy and turn her nose all up and shit. When that's the way it's supposed to be in actuality, because that's how our mothers and fathers, that's how we built families in the past, and that's how we had that structure.
Right.
So we were talking earlier, and we were talking about that, man, and I commended you and told you how proud I was of you, man, that, you know, you was able to click and cling with someone, man, that had the same compatibility that you did, the same. She was visionary as well, like you, and basically she had your back completely, regardless, nigga, without a dollar in your pocket, but I believe in you as a man.
Facts.
Fuck, you got $1 million now. I believe in you as a man.
Facts.
And I'm your submissive queen.
Facts.
Tell the young world out there, just the world in general, man, being put in that position as a man, as a youngster coming from the project, once upon a time having that hard head, hardened heart of I don't give a fuck about no bitch, man. It is what it is. It's gangster with me. Fuck bitches. I can play this shit if I want to. I'm a good looking nigga. I know all the rules because we taught you well. But today, out of growth, my young nigga he's studying. Feel me? He got a beautiful queen by his side. That's more growth to come in his life. And the way you get there is how, man? Through change. Growth is change. So when you took the initiative to make that change, even though you still cling to the hood because your love and your guidance to the young homies just under you. That's the only reason why you still there. You're not there for no other reason. Because if you decide to just leave, then they're lost. So you had enough to say, well, you know what? At least I can teach my crew of niggas. Try to help some of these young niggas get up out of here too. As well as myself, we come with a game plan. So with that being said, and you made that change and that transition, when did it come to you in your life to realize that, man, you know, I'm getting a certain age now, and I gotta really, really learn the depths of what a relationship is and loving a woman. Not just the words saying it, but really loving a woman through my actions as a man and just really being there as that man for her and her being there for me, vice versa. When did you see that light, that part of you? A year, 2 years, 3 years? When did it really come to you? When was that bulb turned on?
Probably like 2017. I met her like 2017.
About 5. That's about home about 4 or 5 years, right?
And like just her whole vibe, her everything about her was different. So I knew she was special. I knew, but I wasn't for sure. Well, I wanted to make sure I was sure, so I didn't just jump right into it with her. You feel what I'm saying? What I did is I gave it some time, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep it 1,000. I put her through hell just to see how she was going to react to it.
As you were supposed to.
Yeah, I had to test her.
Because that's the only way you was going to know when it came to our heart. As real men, the love, for real love hard, that's the only way we going to know. We got to put the test down.
I had to.
Because if her intentions is right, guess what? she gonna hurt over all the motherfucking obstacles.
And she did.
Nigga, I want you. This is what it is.
And she did.
Feel me?
She did.
Lauren London is a prime example. Yeah. She knew what she wanted. She told. Listen, this is a true story. When my boy tell this story, he wasn't lying. When Long tell this story, when he said London told him in the hotel, this one is doing ATL. I'm talking about the actor.
Yeah.
Lauren London told him, they friends. She told him specifically, I want Nipsey. I'm gonna get him. And women of that significance do just that. Women know what they want, bro. Yeah. They already know it. And that's all women, any woman. She know what she want when it comes down to that specific one, that man, that one. Just like us. So we have to throw those obstacles out there. We have to throw those tests out there. Why? Because now we got to the point in our life where we're willing. And willing meaning we're willing to get this up now and really give it up. Yeah. Not no play. And that shit ain't no play when it comes down to real men. So, of course, he gonna have to put the obstacles and the tests out there to see what she really talking about. See if she really with this life that I'm willing to give, if she really with it.
Yeah.
And that's
I did that. I put her through a gang of hell. And I ain't gonna say I'm perfect. But she, through it all, she ain't never go nowhere.
Man. And on that note, TV Land, it's proud to say that because she knew what she wanted, man. So to all my women out there, man, one thing about us when it comes to the culture, we can change the culture. We can't change this street shit or this gang element shit, but we can get back to our culture of being black men and women and building household structure and households and families. We can get back to that. It's not too late for that, man. It's all on the individuals and the people. So I am your host, man. I had a great show today, man. Great topics. We talked about a lot of dialogue, man. Great dialogue. And I just want to thank everybody who's tapped in and tuned in, man. Again, you're tapped into another great EP, man. I am your host, Nino Cappucino. Rules of engagement. Please go tap that like, subscribe, share button, man, and tell a friend, man. We out of here. What's up? We are taught to survive. Bye, y'all.
Sure.